we now reconcile? You're taking full responsibility for the policy consideration. Yet when it comes to the individual cases where policemen are left hanging, for your information po, Mr. President, si Colonel Santi Mendoza made this statement. He is still currently serving as a police colonel. He is a working policeman po. Hindi po siya sinipa, hindi po siya tinanggal. He made this statement against his own interest. So how now do we reconcile? Where do you draw the line of your responsibility in this war on drugs, Mr. President?
Because guilt is personal. Alam mo, pag nagkabay binaril ka dyan, it's always personal. So in that sense, hindi mo talaga sasagutin yan because what is, anong ang nasa isip niya? Kung sabihin mo, drive lang, pati yung tao dyan nakaupo lang barilin mo, that is something, lumaban. Pero kung sabihin mo, ako ang nag-utos, I take full responsibility sa what happened. So, if there is a case that is going to be filed, you can file the case against me, including the erring policeman. I will not exempt myself. Hindi ako nagbibitin ng tao. Pag nakabulyaso yan, rightly or wrong, or pag sabihan, utos kasi ni Mayor, di wag mo bitinin yung tao.
It would be hard for us to take the statement that the former president would take full legal and moral responsibility, yet at the same time insist guilt is personal.
Pero yung kasi sabihin mong guilt, because guilt is personal. Hindi mo mapasa yan sa akin. But the order, sabihin mo yung order ng mayor, akin yan, that is different. Kung ano yung individual guilt doon, hindi po. Kung sabihin mo, overall, nakabulyaso yan, akin yan. Somebody has to take the blame. At the blame stops here.
Huwag kayong mag-interfere. Alam ng presidente ito. This is part of, alam mo naman yung pinaglalaban natin dito. So that is just some of the examples, Mr. President, which we have to decipher the difference now between your pangako po, your taking charge, full responsibility, versus what you're saying na guilt is personal. There had to be a distinction when you were joking or not. Yet, when you were giving your orders to the PNP, for example, would you also utilize hyperbole sometimes or istorya?
Direkta ako. Hindi ko man conference direkta ako. Lahat na sila, tanong ka. Ano, pag sabi ko, trabaho mo yan, trabaho mo.
In relation to that, your questions, I mean, your answers and statements given today, were some of them hyperbole or were all of them matter-of-fact frank as you would give in your command conference?
Well, minsan hindi ako hindi ako nagbibigay talaga ng direkta na I would leave it hanging so that you will have something to think of.
You mentioned that it is the job of the police to vet. You do not vet. However, your office came out with its own drug matrix. So if it did not pass through the police, this underwent no vetting process. Is that a fair statement, Mr. President?
Vetting is a job of the law enforcement. It is shared by everybody. NBI, ipapasa yan. It's not only a requirement, it's their duty. Nagpapasahan kami ng information. Lahat ng listahan na dumadating sa akin, clear, binabasa ng baba yan, ng military, ng police.
And Mr. President, the PDEA was involved in this initial list.
Of pagka-drugs, PDEA talaga dapat.
When you were trying to trace the origins, dead end po kayo. The initial version, wala po kayong involvement.
Yes, Your Honor.
You mentioned there were 4 versions. Is that correct, DG Lasso?
3 versions,
Three
Your Honor.
versions. And of these 3 versions, how many did PDEA participate in?
The first list, Your Honor, is December 20 to 21, 2016. The second list came out on September 28, 2017. And the third list, Your Honor, came out on March 22nd, 2018.
That you heard the testimony of DG Lazo. Ang sabi po niya, hindi po involved yung PIDEA in all three versions of the drug matrix that you released. So kung hindi po PIDEA yung nag-vet ng iyong drug matrix, sino po ito?
Yan talaga ang lead agency. But kung i-bypass sila ng mga police agencies, like the NBI or yung lower echelons, down the line to the municipalities, wala naman tayong magawa.
I'd like to ask, who prepared your drug matrix?
In what particular case?
I think we're only referring to that one drug matrix, Mr. President.
I do not remember of any one matrix. There were so many matrix in my time. Depende sa agency yung lumapit sa akin. It could be the CIS, it could be the NBI. Lahat ng law enforcement, it could be the customs police, kung may matrix sila, it's not one or two or three, it's aplenty.
He insists that there was a list which was vetted by the PIDEA, and if ever it was not vetted, it is their fault. However, the PIDEA has now confirmed again what they have previously and consistently said, that the drug list never passed through their hands. So it begs the question, saan po galing yung master list ng former president po natin? Yet he does not recall and he would not answer which lead agency was involved with the preparation and the vetting. So I think this is another point that we would have to discover later on.
The statement of forming a unit, you cannot do that because that would be a violation of policy and law regulation. It is only the police, national police.
PNP would be answerable to you. So it would definitely be within your powers to order the Chief PNP to create a special unit in the same way that the Chief PNP was answerable to you when you had him implement Upland Double Barrel. So with that, Mr. President, seeing that it was within your power, if you willed it, that a task force be committed, the task force be organized, it is very much possible po that you called Lieutenant Garma asking how to formulate this thing. I'm sorry, Mr. President, I just don't agree that you were powerless to create this task force. For as far as this representation is concerned, it is well within your power.
You're trying to confront me with the statements made in that affidavit, and you're trying to exact an answer from me. Pagka ganon, maghinto tayo dito. That is not proper.
Mr.
That
President,
is not fair.
Mr. President, we're not...
Hindi, titindig ako dito. Bigyan mo muna ako ng... Yung mga affidavit, basahin ko before I answer you.
Expenditure.
It's a statement. Do not bind me with your statement.
No, I'm now asking, Mr. President, about your statement. Why were you looking for someone with the brains and the capacity? Ano po yung trabaho na ibibigay mo po sana sa taong iyon?
Because drug money is Alam mo, that is why we are not succeeding, because drug money is supporting the syndicate. That is why sinabi ko, Iglesia ni Cristo.
So, tama
Kasi
po.
ang Iglesia ni Cristo, normally, hindi mo talaga makorap. Hindi natatanggap ng pera, alam ko kasi mayor ako. You cannot easily corrupt a member of the Iglesia ni Cristo who is a policeman or soldier. Yan, that is the explanation.
Thank you for the clarification, Mr.
Yes,
President.
sir.
Mr. President, so in that case, tama po yung sinasabi ni Colonel Garma, in which you were looking for a person of that sect with those qualities to man your drug war. It's correct.
It's not man.
To manage or...
It's not man because it's man, it's meaning in command. Dalawang tao lang yung pinag-iisipan mo. There is a drug unit in every department. Ano ka man? They were there for an special operation. Gusto nila, they were proposing something because na may nalaman sila pumapasok dyan na droga dyan sa pier na yan. It is not a creating a command because you cannot do that. It belongs to the police hierarchy, if you may. Walang power ang mayor dyan.
Thank you, Mr. President.
It was an operation. Sila yung nagsabi, meron kaming nalamang ganito. O, sige. As mayor, I will support you. What would I refuse? Kung may naglapit dito na police magsabi, sir, may nalaman kami nito ng ito, we need this support. Sinong mayor na hindi lalo na ako.
So, Mr. President, when you were looking for this person, in the person of Colonel Leonardo, although it was not to create a task force, it was for an operation which they were proposing. That is what you are telling us now, Mr.
Yes,
President.
because as sasabi ko, the corruption, madali. Madali sa law enforcement, corrupt. Kaya kailangan mo ang tao na ano. Sabi ko yung mga iglesia ni Cristo, hindi mo madali-dali yan mabili. That's the reason why.
Mr. President, this proposed operation, was this a nationwide scale drug operation?
No, I don't think so.
Would you
Parang ano lang nila yon, but I suppose that it was not not on that scale. Maybe yung ano lang yung pasok labas na ano. Or if it's an operation that you are asking as a drug syndicate, hindi. The insurgents were active, the criminals are active. You cannot utilize all the policemen there. You have to have some mga civilians who were there in the insurgency na napasok sa iyo. That's a complicated matter. Wag ka pumasok diyan, hindi mo alam yan eh. Yung police, iba yung trabaho nila, but there are activities there which you have to men from galing sa kanila, galing sa mga nag-surrender. Hindi mo kasi alam, diretso lang yung istorya eh. That is why it is good. Mayroon tayo nito that I can clarify everything. Once and for all. Wala man akong tinago. Why would I form for what?
And I agree, Mr. President. We're here to clarify all of these
Yes,
facts.
I was responding to your question because, pardon me, it borders to sometimes, I will not use the word, it's sometimes a conclusion that borders into members ng DDS.
Your personal civilian DDS, which you mentioned is apparently counter-insurgency force.
Apparently, even if they exist, why would I tell you the names now to you? Ang tingin mo sa akin, stupido?
Mr. President, because we're in an investigation in aid of legislation and we're ruling out that if they are in
Mag-legislate kayo.
relation to the drug war.
Huwag mo akong isali dyan because I would be putting the people in danger. Yung inyong legislation, mine is law and order. We are far apart in our discussion dito. Biro mo, bigay mo yung pangalan mo, you put the family and the persons in danger.
Mr.
But
President,
the proper question, ganon?